Good morning, folks. Welcome to Quantsapp. This is Vicky Sajnani. Let's get started with the morning market brief. 17,780 is where we shut shop on Nifty 50 futures. 41,640 we shut shop on Nifty Bank futures, gaining 0.32%, while there was a drop in 0.14% on Nifty 50 futures. Well, SGX Nifty is pointing to a 14-point gain as of now. So NSE Nifty futures are expected to open with a positive tinge, mild positive bias. Well, packed in a range, facing resistance each time it's moving higher. And as of now, 18,063 and 18,200 are the two resistance levels on the higher side. 17,500 and 17,200 are the two major levels on the lower side. Of course, 18,000 happens to be the psychological level, so that's going to act as a resistance too. So we had some order shorts coming in yesterday. So on an overall basis, you see a mixed situation here. You have some long short covering, long short covering, short, and then long short covering, short. So primarily, I think it's more of shorts, but then it's still a mixed bag. You have some amount of short covering and some amount of longs. Well, looking at the open interest picture from options. So 17,800 thereabouts is expected to open up. So 18,000 happens to be the strong litmus test for this counter. And on the lower side, you have 17,600 and 17,500 as the major levels. And post that, the major level is 17,000. So you have stiff resistances at around 17,900, 18,100, 200 levels also. So you have hurdles intermittently everywhere. Every, I think probably 100 to 50 points, there's a hurdle there. So there is a reasonable call OI, which is there on the higher side, while the put OI is rather limited. Looking at Bank Nifty futures, 41,640 is where we shut shop. So 42,000, 42,500, 43,000 are the stiff points. 43,072 happens to be the resistance point. On the lower side, you have 41,000 and 39,718 as the major levels. Of course, 40,000 psychological level and 39,720. That range is going to be a range which is going to be acting as an entire support band as such. Well, looking at Bank Nifty, you had some amount of short covering yesterday. So let's see how that pans out during the day, because you have long unwinding and then shorts, some amount of shorts there in the system. Looking at the open interest picture from options, you're seeing 42,000 as a level on the higher side as a resistance, call OI, and then 42,500, 43,000 are the major levels. Supports being 41,000, 4,500. So you have a major put OI at 40,000, which is going to act as a support zone, as I pointed out earlier on also. Moving on. Top gainers, losers, Adani Enterprises, Intellect, Navin Flooring. Top losers, Aarti Industries, Tata Steel, Idea. Well, from the index contribution point of view, FMCG contributed 31 points on the negative side, metals on the negative side, 19 points. Of course, you had poor results from Tata Steel, which was possibly responsible for that. Auto minus 9 points. Private banks 11.85 points positive. NBFC 3 points, 3.83 points positive contribution. So all in all, majority of the sectors were having a negative contribution in double digits, while positive contribution was mostly marginal in cap goods, infra, and NBFC and PSU banks. Looking at the build-ups, cement, cap goods on the long side, metal, auto, telecom on the short side. I would like to take this opportunity to invite you to Option Symposium 5.0, India's largest option conference, which is going to be happening on this weekend at 11th and 12th of February 2023 at the iconic Bombay Stock Exchange. A lot of option-related strategies, 10 plus strategies going to be discussed out there, which are actionable from the Monday onwards. So you could actually learn a lot over there. And also you interact with the option experts out there, a large camaraderie of option traders. So that's going to be a great event, I think. You could visit www.optionsymposium.com to register. Alternatively, an iCard could pop up on the left and right hand corner, which is you could click on that to register for the Option Symposium. Sponsors include Alice Blue, Espresso, M-Stock, 5 Paisa, and Riggy. Well, looking at the result season, so you have the result calendar: Escorts, Cummins, Shree Cement, Trent, Honeywell Automation, PEL, Oberoi Realty, Motherson, all are announcing the results today. So we have a reasonable set of companies announcing results today, also a packed up day as such. Well, looking at the individual stocks, LIC Housing is one on the radar. 367 and 350 are the major supports. The counter could be under pressure, bear pressure on a breakdown of 368. Possible resistance at around 396 and 410. So you're seeing shorts coming into LIC Housing Finance. Well, as far as the options open interest is concerned, 400 happens to be a stiff level on the call OI. Substantial call OI built up out there. Supports being close to 370, 380 levels. So that's how we are positioning the stock. Of course, we mentioned that 368 breakdown is something which could be a bear pressure for that counter, LIC Housing Finance. The other one is Crompton. Well, looking at the charts, there is a reasonable pullback which has happened in Crompton. So wait for the resistance 326. The next major resistance 339, 340 levels. Supports being 296 and 280. So you're seeing some amount of positive divergence also out there. So a pullback above 330, I think, should pave the way for a positive price action in this counter. Well, as far as OI is concerned, there is not much to talk about because the OI is not that substantial in this case. Well, as far as options OI is concerned, you have 350 as the major call OI on the higher side, put OI on the 300 mark. So that's going to act as a support zone. As far as ban list is concerned, Ambuja Cement is the stock which is in the ban list, and the possible entrant could be Indiabulls Housing Finance. Before I wrap up this session, I would like to highlight to you, please consult your financial advisor before participating in derivative trades. Also, please follow strict stop losses while trading in derivatives. Well, we had already pointed out the levels for Nifty and Bank Nifty. Sectoral long build-up, cement and capital goods. Sectoral short build-up, metal, auto, telecom. So you have LIC, housing finance, which support zone is 368, 360 zone gets taken out. You have a bear pressure there. Crompton, 326 resistance point, post 330. You could see a positive twirl on Crompton. And ban list is Ambuja Cement. Well, that's it from my side. Wish you happy trading and all the best.